Memory of Chaos is too easy, so let's make it more chaotic by letting my friends choose the characters I use. I asked each of them individually for any 3 characters I own and used the first one in each list that didn't overlap. What is this, bro? This is a failure. Oh no. This is gonna go so badly. All things considered, this is not the worst selection of characters. I know some of you are thinking, you're gonna level up your Black Swan now, right? Right?
No.
Here's the game plan. We buff Kafka and pray the Gatekeeper only targets physical MC. With this team, we can at least take advantage of the turbulence mechanic after this charter died in a split second. Uh-oh. Alright, well,
stand still.
Luckily it dies to the DOT shortly after, so we move on to wave 2. With another Trotter DOT on the enemies, we set up Kafka's ultimate to dish out those big numbers, followed by breaking the Dire Wolf, which will die on its next turn. Fortunately, the Gatekeeper went for MC, but with the DOT still applied to it on its next turn, we would have finished this fight regardless. Second half, we have March to solo sustain the team, hopefully. With Ranmei's buffs, we are able to do large chunks of break damage on either Pela or March's ultimate. Also, since Ranmei has the Penacony relics, our allies have increased damage by 10%. So the game plan is to try and toughness break these 2 blazes as much as we can and use up skill points to build up Misha's passive so we can get the maximum copium damage from his ultimate. The only downside to this team is because of resistances, no DOT, or actual main DPS, I can't kill the Trotters, so I have to ignore them. Uh-oh.
How much time do
What? I clicked what? Huh? Misha's ultimate is not like other destruction characters where you can pick a main target and then the side adjacent enemies will also take some damage. It hits everyone, but because Misha's ultimate bounces, all 10 hits are distributed randomly between the enemies on the field, and most of them went to the Trotters instead of the Blaze. This is the main reason I'm never building him, along with how skill point hungry Misha's playstyle is. He is just not for me. And then he died, so nothing of value was lost. Yeah, the outrage plan is the most annoying, and March is pretty much always going to be hit because of her taunt value. I realized I needed to break its toughness or just get rid of it after the 3rd time it targeted March. Luckily, the break damage on the deer is insane.
Time for a good old counterattack.
Oh, I did not notice that, no! I almost threw that, but March's shield will keep Pela alive on life support. Since the deer has 2 phases, the Trotters from the previous phase apply DOT to the only on-field enemy. I definitely accounted for that. And then he summoned another outrage plant. Well, it is still better for the team to have March shield herself so that she takes the outrage targeting. Luckily, I lived, and Pela's ultimate toughness breaking the deer made this easy. Back-to-back Pela ultimates for the win. 1 star is still more than I thought I'd get, but that means I have to keep going. No reinforcements? Now, would you guys believe me if I told you the strategy was the exact same? Almost 6 cycles later, March's follow-up attack finishes the Grizzly, and I enter second wave with Misha still alive. Yippee! I prioritized the Ascendant first, but after the Grizzly summoned his minions who can and will kamikaze me, I switched to focus on him. I admit this could have ended really badly. I probably should have shielded Ranmei instead of Misha again because she proceeded to take 2 explosions to the face and the Ascendant attack and wind shear damage, and somehow she didn't die. After giving myself a mini heart attack, I shielded her, and it was just one last toughness break on both enemies to finish this fight. Unfortunately, there was no chance I was going to beat the second half because of this stupid Guardian Shadows ban mechanic, which punishes you for either attacking it, using a basic attack, or a skill. There is no way for Black Swan to not take damage here. And yeah, my team on life support for Wave 2 met its end. With that, thank you all for watching. You're probably wondering at this point what the April Fool's joke was. It was me, Barry. The real joke was me subjecting myself to any kind of Memory of Chaos randomizer or trusting my friends. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed and want more challenge content in the future. Until then, on to my next video.